Testing, okay, we're good. Okay, let's see here.
When things go wrong, and they will. When the road you walk is one long uphill, don't fold, don't freeze, don't lose your grip. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. The weight of care can press you flatter. A whisper says just leave it at that. But somewhere past the hill you see the life that's waiting, let it be. One more breath, one more step. Every ounce you got, you haven't spent it yet. When things go wrong, and they will. When the road you walk is one long uphill, don't fold, don't freeze, don't lose your grip. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. Every scar is a word spoken on the way to when things go wrong, and they will. When the road you walk is one long uphill, don't fold, don't freeze, don't lose your grip. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. And you wanna smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Success is failure turned inside out. The silver tint of the clouds of doubt. You can never tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Today I will walk in the sun. I will simply walk in the sun.
Testing.
There is a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. People so tired, mutilated, either by love or no love. People just are not good to each other, one on one. The rich are not good to the rich. The poor are not good to the poor. We are afraid.
Ah, shit, I screwed up my thing. Hold on. Fudge. No. What have I done? Oh, come on. Seriously. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Okay, good. We're good. Okay. Testing. Okay, good. Good.
He sat there bare and drunk in the summer night room, knife under his
Okay, I think we're good. Is anybody here? Say hello. We are going to, yeah, we're gonna do some live trading on BitMEX. All right. We're gonna do it at New York Open, so we do have some time. I want you guys enjoy the music a little bit. And if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Okay, let's see here. Just want to make sure my music is not too much. There we go. Okay. What did I do? Okay, guys, what are we looking at here? Look at the 15-minute. Ooh, got some nice down. A lot of down movement here. I do use the TPO profile, okay? Time price opportunity. I look at these naked nodes here for resistance and support. Sometimes if they're resistance, like over here, I expect that, okay, to become eventually support. That is one thing. Um, on the 1 hour, what I would like to see is that liquidity kind of takes out under here and then a pushback up. But so far, price looks like it wants to take out Asia low, for example. I don't expect it to take out the low of yesterday, LOD, but we'll see. And I expect a retest of the low of last week. We broke through it. We never retested. It has been resistance over here for a while. All right, so let us have a look. Am I okay? Good. hmm Okay, let's have a look at order flow. What are we looking at here? I'm going to go through these one at a time. Okay. Oh, oh, I can move my windows. Okay, good. There we go. That's better. Okay, what I look at. So I have four windows open in my order flow on the 5 minute chart. Okay. The first one I am looking at is mainly TPO. Okay. And on-chain TPO analytics is a little different than what you would find on TradingView. And so that's why I like to use it. Okay. So I like to see in this first window, because I have four of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'll just show you what I'm looking at. In this first window, I have just the TPO profile, all right, per session. So today is a new session. This is yesterday's session, all right. On the TPO profile, what you're going to see is we have the buy tail, and buy tail is known to be resistance. And we have sorry, this is the buy tail. This is the sell tail, which is known to be as resistance. Then we have the sell tail over here down below, which is support, right? So usually what we would do is we would have, I would often look at these, and when there is strong support or resistance building, or, that has been built, what I would do is I'd put my stop loss right below, so that gives me a really tight stop loss. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Here on the TPO profile, you have the value area high, which is the purple line. Then you have the value area low. In the middle, which is the blue line over here, you have the point of control. After that, you have the initial balance high, which is the white line over here, and initial balance low, which is the other white line just below. Okay. Then after that, on this chart as well, I have two things. I have the TPO profile, okay, and I have the SMC, Smart Money Concept Structure. All right. So I mean, there's a lot of things you can see in the SMC structure, but the only things that I really like to see is the fair value gaps, okay, and what else? I think, oh, and the OB, okay, so order blocks, fair value gaps, and order blocks. Okay, so as you can see here, we have some bearish. This is a bearish order block. If I scroll in like that, you have a bearish order block, order block, order block. Okay, and then you have some bullish ones in green, obviously. All right, so that's what I like to see on this little window here. Okay, so all this all that I'm seeing here is the TPO, time price opportunity, and the SMC, the fair value gaps and the order blocks, so that I can make my decisions. All right, so I like to just keep that there. After that, we have over here, okay, what do I like to see here? So I have order book profile. Okay, I don't really look at that right now. I won't look at it right now. TPO, I like to see the TPO in contrast to the delta, okay, and the footprint chart. That's what I look at over here. So if I maximize it, all right, and again, we're on the 5-minute chart. If I maximize it, I'll see the delta of each candle on the 5-minute chart. Um, so here we have more negative delta, okay, so and price is going down. So that means that with negative delta, if price is going down, that means the effort is yielding or giving some kind of result. So negative delta, price should go down. We're getting that result. Positive delta and price goes up. Well, then that is also a result as per delta. Okay, but in this case, it's negative and we're going down. So that is what it is. Okay, no decisions have been made yet. Just started analyzing. And as per TPO, okay, so time price opportunity here as well, I can see where my point of control is at, and point of control is where most traders or participants found value. So um, one thing that usually happens is that price will sweep the value area high, or, okay, depending on what direction price is going, it will sweep either one of them and always go back to the point of control. All right. Point of control is really where it's it's like it acts like a magnet to price. All right. So we're waiting to see if we can if this buy tail will be real support, okay, or if it will break through, if price will break through and go below the buy tail. Oh, what happened to my Suno music? Interesting. There we go. Okay. Okay. And that is what I am looking at. Okay, over here. I use Coinank, by the way. If you guys want, you can definitely get a free 1-week trial. All right. And of course, on Coinank, you can, as TradingView, depending on what kind of subscription you have, you can look at many different, like have many different layouts on your chart. Okay. So that is giving me delta. Delta is now, okay, I'm getting results for my delta. Okay, that's a good thing. All right, good. Here we have an inverse fair value gap. I don't know if it's inverse or not. We just have a fair value gap. After that, we have CVD. Okay, so cumulative volume delta. We have CVD spot, which is real demand. We have a beautiful divergence here, which is exciting because I just did a what do you call it? I just did a video about cumulative volume delta, so you might want to check that out. I'll probably put it up by this weekend. Okay, here on the 5-minute chart, we have a CVD up, CVD spot, okay, which is real. Again, it is real demand. Spot buying is real Bitcoin being bought and sold. Okay, so CVD spot means that there's a lot of buying right now. Okay, spot is going up. CVD perps, okay, which is leverage trading, speculative trading, okay, which is perps. All right, it is going down, but eventually what I expect is that perps will eventually have to catch up with the real demand. The real demand is CVD is spot, okay? Then we have open interest, and as you can see here, okay, so perps right now is pushing price down. Open interest, okay, that what it tells me is that open interest going down is positions are actually being closed out. It's, there's no new positions coming in as of yet. And that is what interest is telling me, because open interest is going down. Next, we have the funding rate, and funding rate is it's diminishing, so it's getting smaller. And let's see here. So it seems as if the funding rate is ready to reset, and usually when it resets, then, we're gonna probably enter in position. Now, what I expect is there was an OPEX closing, I think this morning, UTC time. And so I think we're getting a nice little sell-off, okay, before a reversal for Bitcoin. That's what I think so far. All right, so let's continue with what I'm looking at. So we have a funding rate that was way high over here. It's resetting. Okay, open interest is falling, CBD is falling, but spot is going up. So I like that. I actually like that a lot. Okay, next we have here another nice thing that I like to look at. Why does that keep coming up? Okay, the next window is, as you can see, large orders, liquidation heat map, okay, and large orders. Now let's see here. All right, so that's where I think I can speculate price wants to go. So maybe it'll come down here, take out, Asia low, and then my idea, okay, is that we break through this resistance level here, and we go and we take out all of this liquidity up here. That would be my play for today as per price. Now, all right, what else can we look at? Large orders. Let's see who placed large orders. Now I'm just going to scroll in for that one. Zoom in really. Okay. Now here you can see some large orders. Okay, so partial and cancel. This was an order. Okay, the order time was 10:05. So I'm in the European zone. So yeah, 10:05 this morning. We've got some large sell orders here. All right. That was this morning. Okay, so price went down. So I'm looking, let's see, if we have a few very large orders here. Oh, there are always orders, buy and sell orders below, buy orders below price, sell orders above price. You'll always see that. But what I look for is a cluster of orders, that was entered like in the last minute before entry or before price reversal. And those are the orders that are, those are the participants, big ones that are waiting. You see, as you can see here, if you keep your eye on here, you'll see orders, entering and leaving. Um, yeah, so a whole bunch of clusters of orders will tell me like, okay, well, a participants, a participant or some participants basically came in, and what they did was they just like, placed a limit order, okay, in the last minute, and they want to get it filled right away so that, they're prepared and positioned for when price takes off, okay? So I like to look at that as well. This one was 12. Oh, here we go. Look at that. These guys just came up. Okay, so who are these guys? Okay, this is OKX. Okay, and this is 1 minute 24 seconds ago. All right, 56. So they placed they just this. Oh, here we got a few more here. Okay, this is Binance. as you can see here. Now, I like to look at this because it tells me a lot. It tells me that, they don't want to place the order, just sitting there on the book. They want to place it like, in the minute or 2 minutes before price actually comes down here. So I'm going to wait and see what we get. All right. So here's the Asia low. Yeah, like to look at the 3-minute chart. So this is the Asia low. This little naked node right here, okay, if you look at TPO profile on TradingView, all right, this little naked node should act as some kind of resistance. If it doesn't act as resistance, then I expect some kind of momentum down move through this naked node, all right, to continue further. But I would call this here some kind of resistance here, it seems. Now, what does that line up with, okay, in my order flow? There. Now, if you guys could see that. Okay, so we're looking at that. Let me see what I'm looking at. I like Coinang because it gives me like a spike alert. Okay, so for example, if there's a lot of momentum in a move, I'll get a spike alert. Okay, so as you can see here, the average move was like 3.7. Okay, and there's a spike which is 25.9. So that means it's greater than 3.7. So that is a spike, speed of tape spike. Okay. All right. Oh, these guys just pulled their order. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, here we have a very large order. Partial and cancel. Okay, 932. How long was that sitting there for? It was sitting there for 5 hours duration. 5 hours and 14 minutes. Again, we have divergence on CVD. Okay. Price is down. Spot is up. CV perps is down. All right. That's a clear bullish divergence. But is it time? Price is down, CVD up, spot. That's a bullish divergence. Is it time to enter yet? No, it's not for me. Because I need to see some kind of sweep, okay, of the Asia low or some kind of liquidity sweep. All right. Or at least I need to see clear resistance on the buy tail. All right. Are we going to fill in this fair value gap? I don't know. Let's have a look. Mm. Okay. Open interest, these are probably positions closing off. Okay, so open interest is going down. That means that there are no new positions that are being opened. Okay, positions are being closed right now, which is normal. We're in a downtrend for now in this instant. So people are probably just closing off. So we wait. If you guys are watching, do not forget to hit the like. At least. All right. Like I said here, we have a naked node on the TPO profile. Okay. So I expect here, oops, that's my door. I expect here to act as resistance. Just give me a second. I'm gonna close my door. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, we might have to enter a little bit before New York open. If you guys can hear me, don't hesitate to. If the music is too loud, don't hesitate to put a little chat in there. All right. Okay, again, what we're looking at. We're looking at price down, okay? I'm on the 3-minute chart here. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. All right, price down, CVD spot up, okay? So that tells me that there is demand, okay? Currently, spot is buying, all right? Price is going down. CVD perps is going down, so that tells me leverage is closing out positions because open interest is also going down. So leverage is closing out their positions, okay? They might have been short, I don't know. We don't know. Open interest is going down, okay, and price is going down. So leverage is pushing price down, probably closing stuff out. Funding rate is going down, probably to reset so that we can go up. Delta for now, okay. Now again, when I look at delta, so the footprint chart, I don't need to go into the candles and see what's going on in there. I just want to see delta over here. What I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for absorption, okay? So I'm going to look for absorption at this key level right over here, which is about 73,084, okay? So let's say 7,300. So I'm going to look for some kind of absorption. For now, we have a lot of negative delta. We have a lot of negative delta, and we are getting the result for negative delta. Negative delta is, is basically, when you see negative delta, price should go down. That means that there's a lot of aggressive sellers that are participating, okay? Delta is going to give you the sellers, the aggressive, okay, buyers and sellers. You see positive delta here. You have, okay, aggressive buyers. Negative delta, you have aggressive sellers. Aggressive is the market orders, all right? Simple as that. So we're going to wait and we're going to look. Okay, right now we have some positive delta, but price is not going up for now. Keep in mind we're on a 3-minute chart. Okay, this is not, it's not a 15-minute or 1-hour chart. Here, as you can see, we've got some large orders that came in. Okay, but this one has been canceled, partial and canceled. So 98.91% of that order has been filled, and then they cancel it, probably waiting for price to go down again, and so that they can get more, they can, add to their order somewhere down here. All right. Let's have a look at the 15-minute on the order flow and see what's happening. These above price, okay, these blue little lines here, okay, they're fair value gaps, okay, so, and they have, none of them have been filled yet, so keeping an eye on that as well. That's what I expect price to do, to go up and fill all of these guys up here. That would be something. All right, so this is the what do you call it? This is the buy tail down here, which I expected to get rammed through because it's not a very big buy tail. It's a very weak, okay, resistance level. Sorry, support level. All right. $73,086. Okay, maybe this acts as resistance. Who knows? Support. And here we have the bullish order block right here. So will price come back down here and then we take off? Oh, we got a new. Here we have a new buy tail, okay, a new support level that's being created. I really zoom in for the delta here. Still, we have a lot of negative delta, okay, so a lot of selling pressure, a lot of aggressive sellers. And I love to see it. Uh, Delta, spot delta keeps going up. Perp CVD keeps going down. And there we have it. Let's have a look at, because we're not going to enter before New York, okay? Let's have a look at pump. I actually killed it on pump yesterday. So let's have a look at what pump is doing. And Alve, let's have a look at pump first. What are we looking? Oh, yeah. Okay, so CBD spot down. Perps basically flat, price down. That there's more down. There's more downside to come. All right. Pump is a very, very tricky um, shitcoin to trade. All right, so let's have a look at Aave. Okay, and price obviously is, in a huge downtrend right now. But I got it yesterday. That was good. Oh, hey. Oh, there's somebody that chatted with me. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Ang8991. Welcome. Okay, now let's have a look at Aave. All right, Aave. Oh, Aave doesn't look ready yet. Let's have a look at Aave's order flow. Ooh, Aave is looking nice, as is Bitcoin. Again, we have a bullish divergence. Price down, CVD spot up. That means that there are real buyers, okay, real demand. CVD perps down, okay, so they're pushing price down. Most likely, open interest is going down, so every perps are exiting positions. Delta. Oh, this is a lot of buys and sells, okay. A lot of liquidity up here, not too much down here. Oh, Aave might be also a very nice. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so we have some large orders coming in. They'll probably take out this liquidity level over here. All right. Ooh, this is a huge one. Or is it? We'll look at Aave and we'll look at Bitcoin. You're welcome, Ang8991. All right. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the chat. I'm very happy to answer any questions on order flow. And my indicator is the PVSRA indicator. Okay. Let's have a look at Aave. What is going on with Aave on the 15-minute? Three. I mean, I expect the Asia low liquidity to get taken out. Okay. Asia usually trades in a range. Okay. And so either London takes out the Asia sessions, high or lows, or New York. So London did not take out the Asia low. All right. So that could be something. But this is a divergence here on the order flow. All right. CVD up, CVD perp, CVD spot is up, CVD perp is down, and price is down. Bullish divergence eventually. I mean, this could tell you, your on-chain analytics will tell you what is going on, but you always should wait for market structure break or, see what price is doing. So for example, just because this is a bullish divergence, excuse me, I need to drink water. Right. Oh, just because this is a bullish divergence doesn't mean that you're going to enter here because obviously this is not bullish price action for now, right? So what you would wait, okay, to do is to see some kind of liquidity sweep, okay? Could be under the Asia low, could be lower, low of yesterday. Um, I don't really expect it to go low of yesterday. Let's have a look at the TPO profile and see where the resistance could happen. All right, for Aave. So here we have, oh, here we have a naked node right over here on the TPO profile. So that's one of them. Okay, so you find these little empty nodes right over here. Another one could possibly be over here. They're not very big nodes, these ones. These are naked nodes, okay? And, okay, so all these little empty areas, okay, that you see here, this could be actually the resistance if it takes out the Asia low. Because if it takes out Asia low, then you expect, some kind of resistance somewhere for price to reverse. All right. Here we have the point of control, and this you can find on your trading view. On your trading view indicators. This comes with trading view. My settings are a little different for the TPO profile, okay? What I do is I put number of rows. I think that's the same default. And then I put the row size at 1000%, and then I just put one color. I don't want to get, pink. All right, so that's for Aave. But right now I'm more interested in seeing what Bitcoin is actually doing. All right. There we go. Bitcoin is taking out the Asia low. Okay, and that's a good thing. Bitcoin, okay, good. Let's go back to the 3-minute chart. Okay, and if you're like a level trader here, you'll see clearly. All right, you have an M. Okay, then you have a market break of structure here. Oops, sorry about that. Market break of structure is over here. Okay, you have your little fair value gap here. This is Bitcoin. You have your BOS, break of structure, break of structure, break of structure here too. Oops, sorry. Break of structure here. And then I expect one last push because usually you have three pushes and then a reversal. Okay, one, two, and then three somewhere down here. If you're a one of these level traders. Don't forget this is the 4-hour chart, so these things take days to actually play out. Okay, I'll just remove all that. We are 6 minutes from New York Open. What are we looking at? Okay. Show me. Oh, here. This is the resistance. Okay, so this is your fair value gap as well as your buy tail. Day 1. TPO. Oh, week. That's why. Okay, fine. Day. Huh. We have some order blocks that are getting totally invalidated. Okay, this is a breakout block, a bullish breaker block. Former OB now acting as an opposite reference. All right, so failed. We have some failed order blocks, which is a breakout block, basically. What is Delta doing on the footprint chart? Let's have a look. What I want to see is at this price level, 80.43. 80.43 lines up, okay, with, oops, yeah, 3 minute. 80.40, oh, this is, oh shit, this is not Bitcoin. I was looking at AVA. Oh shit, there we go, Bitcoin. Oh man, I got excited there. Jeez. All right. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes till New York Open. I'm gonna prepare my things here. I have this reflection on my Okay. Are we ready to take a trade? Let's have a look. Now, before we take a trade, okay, there are entry criterias. The entry criteria for my trades, my system, is a clear market break of structure at key level, gap, okay, so in this case I'm looking for a bullish gap, and market break of structure. And that's basically it, any time frame. Okay, so I am ready. Oh, I'm not ready. It's not 30 yet. So basically, when New York opens, they're gonna go crazy and battle it out between bears and bulls and etc. for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then, if the opportunity presents itself in 5 minutes, perfect. If not, well, we'll see. You don't necessarily have a trade all the time. Okay, sometimes you don't have a trade. But I see bullish divergence, okay, and I would like to have a trade today. What will the market give? Could that be resistance? So that's a nice buy tail. Market is open. Okay, we wait. Is it going to take out the low of yesterday? By the way, BitMEX is giving away $50 free as a sign-up bonus. You can use it and learn cheap, like I did. Maybe we'll change the music. Ooh. How about this one? That one is a little too much right now. Okay, we're waiting. One of the nicest things to be able to do in trading is to become a great loser, okay? And to become a great loser, what I did was for my mentor, because I'm the real world student in their trading campus. So he would tell us to watch our trades hit the stop loss with $1 or $2 trades. And that was like one of the ways that now, even if I take a loss or whatnot, that is part of trading. You have to lose in order to win. So watch your trades, learn from them, get better. But I think the most important thing is really consistency. Be consistent. All right. Open interest is okay. We're waiting. Okay, here I'm gonna go on the 3-minute chart. I want to see if if this little naked node here could be resistance on here as well. And that's why I'm looking at it. This candle is what we call a stopping volume candle. So when you see this candle, okay, you'll see it here, here, hammer, inverse hammer, or whatever it's called. It's a stopping volume candle. When I see that, I want to see another candle, a reversal candle, take out the stopping volume candle. Okay. Here you can see a stopping volume candle here as well. It doesn't have to be red. It could be any color. Stopping volume candle. All right. But I have to have another one that comes and take that out. A stopping volume candle. All right. FYI, we're waiting for entry. Oh, look at that. Is that resistance? I don't know. Why could this, why did I mark this as resistant? Because it's a naked node on the 3 minute. All right. If I look at the 4-hour TPO, and to draw your TPO, all you need to do is go into Trading View, go into Indicators, Fix Range Volume Profile, okay? And then you mark it from top to bottom, or bottom to top, whatever works. And here, you can see that's clear resistance. There you have a naked node right here. That is a clear resistant area here, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Why? Because it's a naked node. So these nodes, they give you gaps, and they also act as resistance and support. All right, so let's see what we get here. 35. Waiting for my entry. Funding rate is going up. OI. Just refresh that. Delta. Delta is going up. Ah, gotten my nice resistance here. It needs to break through here. OI is spiking a tiny bit. On the 15 minute, okay, let's see if I have it on the 3 minute. I'm looking for a little gap. Let's see if that gap holds, and I'm entering now with a stop loss below 72,441. 72. I could make that tighter, but I'm gonna put it right under here. 72,536, 72,536, 72,843. Let's wait a little bit. Nope, not yet. I need this to break on the 3 minute chart. Just a little market structure break on the 3 minute chart. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Stop loss goes right under here. 72837. 72837. Oh, damn. 80. You gotta be quick, guys, when you do this. Buy. I'm in. I'm in. Now we'll come back and nope, that's it. We got it. I don't know if you guys got it, but I got it. This is not financial advice. No trading advice here. All right. That is my position here. My stop loss is 72,866. 72,866. Right here. TP, I put at 80, but if I look here, my TP It did not take out the LOD, low of yesterday. I put my TP somewhere up here. We got a gap. Okay, PVSRA. So what this green candle, so it's not your usual, um, it is not your usual red and green candles, which I don't use. So let me explain. Now that I'm in that position, PVSRA, what that means is that the candles are different colors. So you have red, green, magenta, and blue. The red is 200% decrease in volume to the downside, obviously. The green is 200% increase in volume. Looking at order flow, okay, and comparing the order flow volume, the delta volume, and so on, the buy and sell volume. So the green is 200% increase in volume to the upside. The magenta, 150% decrease in volume to the downside. And the blue is 150% increase to the upside. So when I look at my chart, okay, when I look at the volume here, and this is the fight now, you can see that there's a huge fight going on here. When I look at my chart without looking at order flow, okay, with the PVSRA indicator, I can see, okay, that here there's buyers, sellers are pushing price down. And here I can see there's a lot of buying pressure on this candle. The gray candle is just your regular, red candle. And the white candle over here is your regular green candle. Okay, so your typical normal volume candle. Here we have a little gap that is being respected so far. But what is going on behind in the order flow? Let's have a look at that. Okay, the position is entered. My risk size is exactly what I'm willing to lose. So if I get stopped out, it is what it is. 837. Oh, sorry, 837, which should be over here. 37. All right. 837 is my stop loss actually. All right, and my entry on here, okay, was there. Now, now I just put my stop loss, my take profit over here to high of yesterday. Is it gonna go there? I don't know. It could be anywhere, but I just, just put it there for now, and then I will, I'll be looking at it and see, just to see where price wants to go. Now, if we look at order flow, okay, let's see what's happening here on the 3-minute order flow Bitcoin chart. All right, we have a clear buy, a buy tail, and like I've said many times in my videos or whatever, buy tails are resistant levels. Okay, so if price actually rams through a buy or a sell tail, then you know that it was a weak resistance, or it came back and it got it, or support. So we have buy tails, which is support, sorry, and sell tails, which is resistance. Okay. Here we look at a TPO profile. All right. So the TPO profile, price just broke through the value area low, which is this purple line over here. Then you have the value area high up here. You have the point of control where participants, they like to, they find value at that area, the point of control. Okay, so that you would find that here. These little marks here, these little blue lines here, you would see these are gaps. Okay, or yeah, so this is a bullish gap that has not, a bearish gap that was not mitigated as of yet. Here we have delta, and that is what I'm interested in. Is delta getting absorbed or not? Okay, let's see. What is delta doing? Delta tells me there's a lot of aggressive buying. All right. Um, a lot of aggressive buying. So we're waiting to see if the buyers, if the aggressive buyers means market buyers, okay? So um, are the aggressive market buyers going to move price up, or are the passive sellers, limit orders sellers, are they going to push price down? All right. Trading, you take a chance. I took a chance. I entered my trade, and I have two trades every day where I can get stopped out. So far we're good. All right. We have this nice gap here on the 3-minute chart. Okay, so now you have the delta. What else can I see here? Oh, liquidity heat map. Let's have a look at the liquidity heat map here. What is going on? Here you can see probably. Oops. All right. Liquidity heat map is where buy orders and sell orders or buy stop losses and sell stop losses are sitting. These are liquidity pools, okay? So let's see what we see. Okay, all of these, they've already been filled, so they're no longer valid. The ones that are valid is the ones like on the side of price. So all of these over here. All right. Okay, so these also act as wall where, in this case, it's been defended. So let's see. Okay, perps CVD is starting to go up. So maybe they're just positioning themselves, okay, perps like I did. And I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Play some trading techno. Okay, here we have some orders. Maybe they're pushing price down because they want to fill their orders. This could also be, a break, and here an order block is being created. We need to break that. This would be my MSB, my bullish market structure break. I got a nice fair value gap on the 15-minute as well, right over here. $48. This is a bearish MSB on the 4 hour. Okay, that was a while ago. Weather is changing. Okay. All right, it is what it is. Let's see what Aave is doing. Okay, Aave, what are we doing, Aave? I know Aave's ready. Doesn't know it yet. I heard something about the market makers for Aave. No. I mean, for me, it's gonna like continue further to take this liquidity, this liquidation here, this liquidation level. Come on, Bitcoin. Go. So here, okay, you can see OI is going up. All right, for Bitcoin. Let's go to 930. Okay, disrespected FVG on the 15-minute, but we're still good on the 3-minute. If it came back to grab some more orders before, or if it's going to change direction, we'll see. But this should be support. 866. And that is why I did give more room actually. I didn't put it at 866, I put it at 837. 866 is over here. Is a passive seller, okay, that's absorbing the buys, as you can see here on the delta. So let's see. Come on, bulls. Push it, push it, push.
Nothing to do, still a decision.
I think we got it. Mm.
Charts moving slow, but I don't react. No setup, no trade. Simple as that. Used to feel pressure to always be in. Now I just wait and let it be.
Okay, I think I'll give my eyes a break. Okay. Mm. Uh, mm. Look at that. This is an order block, and come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's get that midweek reversal on Friday. Huh. Yay! What do we have here? I mean, if you're not using CoinAnk order flow, it is so user friendly. One of the best things that happened to me was, I don't know, I think it was a year ago, somebody from CoinAnk DM me on Twitter, on X, and they're like, yeah, we're offering you, like, we'll give you, like, a month or so of, like, a free trial. I was like, yeah, okay, why not? I looked at it and I was like, oh no, this is really not for me. I can't, like, I don't understand anything, um, you know, about what's going on and whatnot. But I left it, I forgot about it, and then I went back and then I subscribed for a year, and just like driving, I I just learned piece by piece by piece, and I'm still learning, but it is what it is.
If everyone sees it, it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Trading is, you're absolutely right. Trading is very lonely, like, um Basically, if you're at home trading, I guess, you're at home. Most of us are at home trading. And, where you have to be, in an environment where everything is quiet and you don't have any distractions or anything. And it gets very lonely. This is really good. But there's also another side of it, and that is the losing side. So a lot of people, especially crypto Twitter, they want to see 100% win rate or, but in actuality, you lose. And just to have somebody there where, like a community, like a nice one, where they're not gonna like eat you alive if you lose or something. That was one of the reasons why, like when I was really learning and, things like that, I wasn't interested in going live. But it's now that I've been basically profitable for the last few months that I'm okay. I understand that I can lose. It's okay to lose and still be profitable. Actually, I lost more times that I won, but my losses were quite small. So my wins were bigger. And that is the trick. It's not a trick. It's just what a lot of traders do. So what I see here is on the data, on chain data, what I see here is that, okay, so let's have a look at price. We have a clear support, okay, which is a buy tail equals support. All right, we have a nice little OB order block right here, okay. This is a 3-minute chart, okay, so and here but we do have a bearish OB here. All right, so let's see what happens. Delta wise, footprint wise, delta, we have we started off with a lot of aggressive buying, and now we can see here there's a lot of aggressive selling. So will my position get closed off? I don't know. We'll see. All right. Apparently, there's a lot of aggressive selling right now. Why? Why? Why would you want to sell? All right. Now let's have a look at here, which is CBD spot is going down. So that means spot is selling off. Perps is going down and open interest is going down. Hmm. I mean, this is the 3-minute chart, so it could be just, zoomed in, but yeah. There's a lot of selling. This guy just pulled this big buy order that was here on these large orders here on this chart. All right, we got a big buy order, sell order here. Maybe he's just pushing price down to get his order fill right here. This to me looks like a little order block right here that's being created.
Charts moving slow, but I don't react. No setup, no trade.
873. Oh yeah, they just want to get these orders filled probably. I also create music on Suno, so I don't get like copyright strikes. So let's have a look at. So I like to look at, like the lower time frames, 3 minute to the 4 hour time frame. All right, so Yeah, this is a clear area here. That's a resistant level right there. That's because it's a naked node on the TPO profile. All right, it has not been visited. That's an efficiency on the TPO profile. Here's another big one. Yeah, that's a 70, but we're not gonna really go there. So one of my first places where I would TP, take profit, would probably be at the point of control, which is here, 77,590. Um, yeah, let's see what's going on with the. So again, for your TPO profile on TradingView, you don't have to have any fancy thing for that. I have a TPO profile as well on Coinank. Right here. It's a little more detailed. Okay, so I like both actually. So this is my TPO profile on Coinank. Okay, I have my point of control up here, my sell tail, buy tail, so resistance, support, value area low, value area high, point of control, initial balance high, initial balance low. All right, and that is on Coinank. But sometimes I like to go to TradingView. And here, you can do it on whatever time frame. I do it on, like I switch between time frames and so on. And so what I do is I just go to indicators over here, fixed range volume profile. You can, star it, bookmark it. And then you do from the low or to the high and or the high to the low, same thing. And there. That's your volume profile. See how it's respecting what I expect is that if it disrespects the lower end of the order block, which is where everything happens, then yeah. Then the selling, the selling actually is the sellers are in control. Now, as you can see here, the delta tells you clearly sellers are in control. All right. Could just be that they want to get these orders here. So they push price down to get these orders, hopefully. And then they push price up again. If I am wrong, then I want to be out right away, right? So that is why my stop losses are so tight, okay, under here. I don't want to wait around all day and see if I'm wrong or, if it's going to go in my favor or whatnot, right? I want to be in and out. And it's okay to take a stop loss because, um, yeah, there's another day, another opportunity, another win, another loss, right? The only thing you have to be concerned, oh, well, there we go. Hmm. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. I did not get stopped. Damn. You can't make this up. You really can't make it up. So, which okay, it's respecting the naked node on the TPO profile. That's what it's doing. Okay? What it's doing is either let me show you on the flower. It could come here. And then we have a fair value gap here. A bearish. So, here. Should go here. Well, that is a boring New York session so far. Jeez. They're hunting my stop loss. I'm sure. There's a lot of selling, but there's a passive buyer that's buying up. And that is what we call absorption. Let me go on a higher time frame right here. So 15 minutes, okay? Now, if you look at the footprint chart, what is absorption? Absorption is when you have effort. Okay, so in this case, just remove this disabled. Just trying to remove that. Oops, it's in this one. I'm gonna disable, voila, zoom tool, okay? Okay, so what is absorption? Absorption is actually when you see, okay, there's a lot of effort, okay? So in this case, the effort, as you can clearly see by the delta, and the delta is the buys minus the sell will give you the delta. As you can see on top here, these red, okay, numbers, they're deltas per candle. So the delta is actually here in this example, you can see the delta here is clearly selling, so aggressive sellers, okay? These are market orders, sellers, sellers, sellers. So if you see a lot of sellers in the market, okay, you'll expect price to go down, to push down. And you can clearly see that is happening here. So this is, these are effort, okay? So this is what we call effort versus result. And the effort that it's giving, so the selling that it's giving, it's actually yielding some kind of result. And the result is that it's pushing price downwards, okay? So that's effort versus result. We can see clear effort, clear results. Now, if we look here, let's have a look at same thing for an uptrend, okay? Here, you can see there's more buying or aggressive buying than selling, okay? Just in these few candles here, okay? And the effort is that price is being pushed up. Effort and result, okay? The effort is yielding result. So always look at effort versus result when you're looking at footprint charts, especially the delta part, all right? Now let's look at one where there's absorption. Now you'll see absorption all through the chart, okay? But you look for absorption at key levels. Okay, that is where, it's the most important at key levels. So if you look here, all right, let's have a look here. Here you'll see, oh, all right, well, let's go to lower time frame so I can see all of it together. All right. Uh, he took the liquidity from Bringbox, New York. Yeah. Did you see that? I'm sure they're trying to fill orders, or some participants are, I don't know, but this is not, for me, this is not bearish, okay? There's a clear respect. I think what's happening, okay? And I'm staring at these things nonstop. I'm not an expert, okay? I am learning like everyone else. What I think is that, okay, basically, is that these buy orders that are sitting below price, I think they're pushing price down to fill up the orders in order to take off. Because imagine if you go to 80, 75, 80, or whatever, that's a lot of profit right there. So it might be that they're pushing price down to grab some orders, collect more orders, collect more contracts, and then, I don't know, push price up. Look at this. This is also something that I've noticed very often. When there's an order block, it's usually the upper wick of the order block that is respected. Here, this is an order block, so you have an order block candle, right? Usually, I see it's the wick, okay, of the order block that gets respected. So if you look here on this order block, okay, we're in the 5 minute, okay? I know I keep changing the minutes here, but anyway. So here is a bullish order block right here. Oh, here is the bullish order block. Okay, so here wicks are still considered respected. Okay, so if something wicks through an order block or a gap, it's considered respected still. So here you can see everything is wicking in there, probably to collect more orders. I don't know. That's what I feel. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Let's see this. This is how you get into this granularity of details. Um, by just sitting down in your quiet time and learning, and then applying it, and then losing some, and then winning some, and then, whatever. Oh, look, it's wicking in there. This is the area. This is the order block area. So let's look on the delta and see what is that area. Oh, okay. So let's look at the orders that are sitting here actually. Oh, shoots, it's done. Is it done? Oh, there's a new support area. Come on, give me a support area. Okay. On BitMEX, I'm not stopped out yet. Okay. We have a new little buy tail right here. Oh, man, this price movement. I think we're gonna have to like everybody, we're gonna have to move to stocks, No, I'm kidding. It's just this morning's price movement is really like so lame. Oh, okay, that's it. All right, I'm out. Oh, okay. Well, I am out. Am I gonna enter right away? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Let's see here. Look at that momentum that came with it. So what I still expect here though is that on the floor, this node over here, maybe the 75, 576 in that area gets, is respected. I have 2 losses a day. Oh, it's probably coming for the low of yesterday's liquidity. Well, this is done. Oh, there's that big buy order. 411%. So the initial amount was 182 million and the traded value, the filled amount was 7.49 million. There's a lot of buying, guys. There's a lot of buying. But for me to re-enter, I'm going to need, because I have 2 trades a day, 2 losses a day. So for me to re-enter on the 3-minute, I'm going to need this. A MSB, market structure break, bullish. Okay, so what I would want to see is something like, where is it? Here we go. Something like this. And then we have a MSB and for price to go up. All right. And then I'm going to have to see also. Damn. I bet pump is pumping. When Bitcoin is down, pump goes up. Oh. Yeah, I would wait for another sweep of the 50 of the Asia low. It usually likes to sweep like a nice sweep like that for pump. That's on the 3-minute. Let's have a look here at pump. Huh. Pump's order flow. Oh, jeez. Pump. Oh. Oh, look at that. So we have CVD spot down, perps up. Nope, I'm not going in that pump. Yeah, no. I'm waiting. Oh, wow. It's actually going for BTC is going for the low of yesterday. Ah, fudger. Damn. Hmm. So if that's the case, then we can assume that this is the market. Well, this is definitely market structure break. Then this is level 1, level 2, and then we have here somewhere level 3. Damn. I would count this as level 1 actually. No, this one is level 1. Yeah, definitely. Damn. What is going on? Am I missing some news or? What is that news? Trump is giving Iran 300 billion to rebuild all the stuff he bombed. Is that true? Damn. Best thing is to like stay away from that shit. All right, let's see. Mm -hmm. Mm -hmm. Oh, man. Oh, there's my kitty cat. Come here. Come here. Come. All right. We have another buy tail, another support level. Is that gonna get broken too? Or all right, guys, I'm gonna take a chance. Took out all that liquidity there. It swept the LOD. I think I'm gonna re-enter. And I'm done. If it's, my stop loss is gonna go 72, 421. 72, 421. Nope. Yep, 72, 421. Hmm. Well, here is my stopping volume candle. Thank you. Happy day at the Matrix. Enjoy your day, Ange 8991. See you in the next one every Friday. Bye. Oh, this is a stopping volume candle, so I'm gonna wait. So stopping volume candle, it's just stopping the volume. Okay? I know, it's obvious. It's stopping the volume. And so after a stopping volume candle, you should have a reversal candle. But of course, I'm focused more on order flow. But yeah, those are little tidbits that I've seen, you know, after hours of charts, years. I think trader, what's his name? Tino. He actually talks a lot about. I think I learned that from him. Tito is like one of the coolest traders. Well, I mean, he's quite entertaining and he's quite good and he's very he gives a lot of good educative um, stuff. So, I'm using the 1 minute. Come on, let's go. Are we doing this? All right, guys, I'm doing it. It's time. For 36. I'm not doing it yet. I'm just preparing. For 36. And it's okay to get stopped out twice a day, so long as you have a hard cap, right? Um, you know, if you just go all in and risk everything and, revenge trade and all that, well, that's not good. I'm in. I'm going in. Looks good. Looks good. Delta is going up. There's pressure. I have a clear resistance, support, sorry. All right, so let's go. Buy. Buy. I'm in. And my stop loss is right. Where is it? 436, right under here. 436, that's where my stop loss is. 436. Where's 36? Oh, interesting. Well, somewhere there, right? 36. All right, guys, 2 trades and I'm out for the day if this one doesn't work out. But if it does, that's great. If I lose, it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and that's okay. Never trade out of desperation, right? When you trade out of desperation, you will make bad decisions. If you are afraid to lose, that means that your sizing, your position size, the money that you're risking is too much. So reduce the money that you're risking so that if you win, it's great. If you lose, it's okay. Of course, you're gonna feel like shit. We're humans, right? Um, we nobody likes to lose. I don't. Yesterday I I had 4 trades. I lost one. I won three, and okay, well, that was a good trading day. But nobody likes to lose. I hate to lose. But now it's like, okay, I lost, and I have 2 trades and I lost two of them. I step away and I go do other things. That's how you got to do it. It took me a long time. It took me 2 years. It took me 2 years, and it took me, you know, it took me also like the fact that I needed to stop trading out of desperation. When you are desperate to make money, you will not, you just won't make right decisions. But if you become desperate to learn how it works, how order flow, like in my example, like how order flow works, how price moves, staring at stuff, for me that became my focus, and not just making the money, not making the money. And it's true what people say, it's kind of cliche, but it's true in the sense that if you fall in love with the process, then the money will follow. So yeah, I mean it's best if you're not trading to like pay the rent or buy food or things like that, obviously. So it's good to have a daytime job. So I have a daytime job. And I work. When I'm working, I don't do videos and things like that. I focus on my job. But when I'm not working, that's when I can, or at night or very early in the morning, that's when I trade. So yeah. I hope you guys like my trading music. Okay. Come on, Bitcoin. Oh, oh. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just let this continue streaming, but I'm gonna like head off and have something to eat and stuff. I think the 3 minute is nice, or maybe the 15. Damn, so much sellers. So this is the order book profile, right? Active limit orders that are being placed on the books. As you can see, orders are appearing and disappearing. So looks like this is support. Okay, well, hmm, I think what happened was that buyers, well, I don't know if they're buyers or not, but participants pushed the price down to fill up on orders before taking off, is what I think. Because we have a clear, if you look at the higher time frame, all right, let's go have a look at like 30 minutes or 15, whatever. We have clear open interest rising, okay? Spot is spot is rising, okay? So this is like a leverage uh this is a perps perps pushing price down, and they probably just want to fill up on their bags so that they can like, position themselves for the move. That's what I think. That is what makes sense to me. I could be wrong. Oops. What is that? Damn, look at that. Well, there's definitely effort and results here. All right, guys, I'm gonna head off here, but I'm gonna let this stream with the music. Matter of fact, I'll put the music on. Where are we? Hmm. So, where are we? All right. I'm cutting myself out.
Breathe in deep, taste that ache. Every small break, a step you take. You've been standing at the edge all night, feet in the dark, eyes on the sky. If you're gonna go all the way, set your doubt on fire, let it burn to gray. Every scar a map, every fall a step. If you're gonna go all the way. If you're gonna go, go all the way. Set your doubt on fire. Let it burn to gray. Every scar a map, every fall a step. If you're gonna go, go all the way. One step closer, feel that break in the wall. One breath deeper, hear that old voice fall. If you're gonna go all the way. Set your doubt on fire. Let it burn to gray. Every scar a map, every fall a step. If you're gonna go all the way. All the way. One trade is enough. Level respected, entry precise. No second guessing, no rolling the dice. Risk defined before I begin. I already know if I lose or win. One clean trade, that's the goal. In and out, full control. No overtrading, no need for more. I hit my target, I close the door. The rest is noise, the rest can run. I took my piece, now I'm done. Discipline, repeat. Same process every week. no trade. Simple as that. Used to feel pressure to always be in. Now I just wait and let it begin. Wait for it, wait for it. If it's not clear, I'm not in it. One clean level, one clean zone. That's all I need to
Okay, I
make
do
it
deserve to
my
come back.
own. No,
I deserve to be back on here. I deserve it. Yes, let's go. Come on, let's go. Don't. Mm. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this just has to hold up and then we're good. Don't.
if everyone sees it, it's probably wrong. They chase the breakout,
Okay. Hopefully that's it.
the crowd loses, I stay still. They rush in, I wait for the kill. Fake moves stop hunts, that's how it goes. Market takes from the many, pays the few who know. I don't follow noise, I don't follow hype. If it looks too clean, it's probably a lie. Patience is edge, silence is power. The best trades come after the hour.
The best trades come after the hour. Yay. One loss. Oh my god, look at that. We got it. We got it. Wait, am I live? Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I'm live. Oh, yeah. Am I? Okay, yeah, I have volume. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, guys. You see, um, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. All right. I didn't revenge trade. I waited. I have two losses and I'm out. I only took one today, and this one by far made up for um the loss that I took. So we're good. Now I needed to break here the Asia high low. All right, which is right here. We do have a little market structure break right here. I needed to break the Asia high, and then we're good to go. Then I'm gonna like just let it, let it run. Mm. Oh, one thing at a time. Mm.
Nothing to do, still a decision. Charts moving slow, but I don't react. No setup, no trade. Simple as that. Used to feel pressure to always be in. Now I just wait.
So there's a lesson to learn in that. Wait for the tails support resistance. So wait for your support before entering, or wait for your resistance before entering. And a clear way to see that, an easy way to see that here, would be with the buy and the sell tails. How about that? That's a great lesson to learn right there.
The market reward the ones who wait. Dust on your shoes, heart still shakes. Same old fear in a brand new place.
Okay. I think we're good. This was a nice one, guys. I'm really happy with this one. Um, I'm glad because, you guys could see that it is not always, you know, it's not always a one-shot deal, right? Sometimes you have a loss. You got to take the loss, and you can't let your loss affect your next decision, your next trade, because the market doesn't remember your next, the market doesn't remember your losses, doesn't remember your trade, your previous trade, your trade from 1 minute ago, your trade from 5 minutes ago. It doesn't remember. You remember. And so that is why, learning to become a great loser is a really big part of becoming a professional trader, right? And that's what I did. But this is a nice one. I've been waiting for this move. Yesterday it was it was a quick scalp. I did like a 1 hour. I think I made a 1 hour, 1.5 hour on Bitcoin. But yeah, I was waiting for this one because yesterday was supposed to be the reversal, but then there was like, all of these options expiry and whatnot today. And so it didn't happen. And today is Bitcoin's reversal. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go, to the moon, but it's great for a little swing trade or intraday trade is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm in, I'm out, and I'm done. Okay? So, I'm going to, let's see. All right, I'm going to let this run and I'm going to go do my stuff because I'm done for the day. I'm going to let it run, and what will be my TP? TP will be at least up here. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So we low of the week. I'm going to go up here for my TP. I'll take some here at Asia high. It's going to take out liquidity there, most likely. And let's see if it can take out the low of the week. That would be my ideal TP, take profit, okay? Huh. Guys, if you really liked if you liked the stream, don't forget to hit subscribe and like and all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna let this run and I'm gonna go do my stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye from me, but see you next Friday. Every Friday, I do intend to come here and stream. Okay, so bye.
One trade is enough. Level respected, entry precise, no second guessing. discipline. Repeat. Same process every week. You don't need more, you need better. Nothing to do, it's still a decision. Charts moving slow, but I don't react. No setup, no trade. Simple as that. Used to feel pressure to always be in. Now I just wait and let it begin. Wait for it. Wait for it. If it's not clear, I'm not in it. One clean level, one clean zone. That's all I need to make it my own. No revenge trace, no chasing loss. I protect the capital, that's the cost. Less trace, more focus. That's the difference. They don't notice. The market reward. The ones who wait. If everyone sees it, it's probably wrong. Chase the breakout right into the trap. Buying the top, yeah, I've done that. Liquidity calling, I can see the game stops getting taken again and again. Same patterns, same mistakes, different traders, same fate. The crowd loses, I stay still. They rush in, I wait for the kill. Fake moves, stop hunts, that's how it goes. Market takes from the many, pays the few who know. I don't follow noise, I don't follow hype. If it looks too clean, it's probably a lie. Patience is edge, silence is power. The best trades come after the hour. Let them run, let them fall. I don't need every call. Not with the crowd. Never again. Nothing to do.